Yeah.
All right, serious mode.
Yeah.
Serious mode. Good.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Manga bunga. Yes. Applesauce and oatmeal. And bam! They made it that way for everybody.
They
Yeah.
did.
Take that coffee cup out of here. Give me my joystick.
It's gonna make no sense to like everybody.
You don't like the
Cool.
Mickey Mouse gloves? Mickey Mouse gloves with Akira? You don't like turtles?
They look.
Mickey Mouse.
They look
You don't like
cool.
old men that look like thumbs, dude?
Neighbors
Why
know.
does it sound like a casino machine going off like a one
Ding, ding, ding,
motherfucking
ding, ding.
That's a great idea. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Unblockable FGC podcast. We got a great show tonight. We got a few things we're going to talk about, including EVO, the new update for Street Fighter V, and just our general thoughts around it. But here, joined by my two wonderful co-hosts, we got Blue Gee.
Yo!
What's up, Blue Gee? How you doing, man?
I don't know. I'm just trying to comprehend that there was the EVO this year.
Yeah, can you believe it? It's EVO and it's over.
Every time we're going to talk about EVO, and apparently it's over.
Along with Blue Gee, we got Mope. How's it going, Mope?
Good, good. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, it's going pretty good too.
Sick, yeah. I'm all set with my Coke Zero. Not an ad. I wish it were, but I'm ready to go.
Ridiculous. What do you think is better, the
Nice,
can or the
nice.
bottle?
The can, because it's colder. Does that make sense?
You know, like I can only get Dr. Pepper. Best Dr. Pepper is the bottle,
Huh.
and I kind of like it from a fountain. Those little like at a
Mm,
restaurant.
but a specific restaurant, right? Like some.
Yeah, because
have
there's one
bad
McDonald's that is like dog shit.
ones. Dog shit, Dr.
Fucking
Pepper.
like I don't know, dude. They have like in a toilet. They get toilet water or something, and they mix it with the Dr. Pepper mix or something. Cause it's so gross every time I get it there.
That's the
You kind
thing.
of have to go and try to taste for the Dr. Pepper. Like, yeah, they go like, I know it's somewhere there.
Yeah.
They told me it was Dr. Pepper. Is it though?
They add their own 24th flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird. So you're right, Bluegie. Evo, just like the Intel World Open, is over. And
Oh man.
did you guys wait? Is it even over? I could be wrong there.
Yeah, I don't
Are
know.
we even
honestly.
like a news podcast anymore?
We're just like something happened.
Every time we come out here, we're like, yeah, there's a tournament. Might have happened. Question mark.
But we can't be the only ones, right? That we feel kind of in the dark about this sort of stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I was hearing some other FGC folks like Sajam and them. They're pretty much talking about like what I was thinking too, like the promotion of it. Like there's no build up to Evo this year.
At all, seems like.
Like no content creators have been really talked about it until it was happening. So then you're like, oh, like I got like one day I got a notification from Spooky's Twitch channel that MK was happening.
Oh no,
So-
yeah.
I was like, oh, Evo's happening. So I got to see some of the MK. But other than that, that was the last notification I got that mentioned Evo. So
Kind of
they
weird.
didn't. Yeah, they didn't have their own channel for it or anything. It was odd.
Yeah, to watch any of it, you had to go to like multiple different channels.
Okay.
Like they didn't have one specific channel for it. Seemed like.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. It reminds me of Days of Past of like Evo and Evo 1, Evo 2. And then they had a third channel. It was they stream now a lot of Smash, but it's some VG, something like that, where they would play the SNK games from Evo there.
Yeah, like they had like dedicated channels in the past. I thought.
I think it was
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I mean, it does seem like
I don't
they kinda
remember,
put it
honestly.
everywhere.
It's because I always knew, like, and that was the other thing too. Like when you would watch the match, I remember a couple years back when you watched the event, like on breaks or something, they'll have like the whole breakdown of the schedule.
Yeah.
I think the few times I did catch it, I never saw like anything of a schedule posted to let me know, and I should
Yeah.
probably go check in for like something.
Yeah.
It wasn't too organized, and they probably due to being online that it wasn't that organized, honestly.
I agree with you. I think that has a
I think no
large
one
part
really
about it.
cared.
Yeah.
You think maybe they just got behind?
Um, I think I think it's the the bad taste that was left back in 2020
Yeah.
with Mr. Wizard being deplatformed, um and just having to recover the brand after that was probably pretty hard. And it of course it does
Yeah.
suffer from always on. Like w- there's always a Street Fighter 5 tournament. There's no hype around it, like you said. It's not a huge event
Yeah.
that it was
And the
before.
bad thing too was that they did regions. So like there's region winners for
Oh,
Street Fighter.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it
that's
wasn't
true.
like there's a it's kind of like in like the UFC or something how there's like the champion and then there's like the interim champion, like the sub champion. That's probably it's kind of how it feels this year. Like there's
Oh, yeah.
North American champion, and then there's like Japan probably champion, just everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah. It is weird. Did you guys catch any matches though?
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
few.
You guys did.
That's kind of cool that they only show the top 8 because I didn't really
Okay.
like watching polls too much.
No.
Yeah, I only really watched like that first half of Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, with nephew winning.
Oh. So he won
Ooh.
NA regionals or the whole thing?
Yeah, I think it was the NA.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that's
Wait,
another
was it?
thing too. I could double
Yeah.
check it, but
Or wait.
Nah,
Mm,
we'll go with
yeah.
that. This is a niche channel.
well, it's
Make
regionals,
that.
right? Yeah. The point is like the regionals definitely adds to the problem of oversaturation. It's always on. We can literally go on Twitch right now and find a pretty high level tournament being played.
All the time.
Yeah, and EVO was that
It's the
mecca.
big one though. That's so
Exactly.
weird. It's the big one.
That
Dude, we used to have watch parties for Evo.
dude, yeah, that was sick. It was
We used
sick.
to watch it.
Yeah,
Get super hyped for it too.
right.
Yeah, it was sad. It was so sad this year.
I I guess it is just because it was all separated,
Yeah,
like each tournament, like for it,
I
because
don't
you
know. It's
can't have
just
everyone in the same place because COVID.
true.
you don't think
True.
that's the major? I think that's probably the major reason. It's like it wasn't a local event.
No, and
'Cause it's not
Cause
at
it's
that
like a
point. It's not.
spectacle. Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, it's not really like the top in the world anymore, which is what Evil was. Is like where it really mattered to win a tournament.
And like you're saying, it's like a they have an online tournament all the time, so it's just another online tournament. Evo was awesome because it was all one place. You
right.
see the crowd, everyone getting
Yeah,
hyped. This one was just like, oh, just another online tournament.
yeah. Oh, that's so heartbreaking because the level of Street Fighter being played is still the same, of course, with a little online sprinkled in there, but
Oh.
no, we don't see the international clashes. We don't see the hype from the crowd. It's heartbreaking. And
Yeah, and there's no international. There's nothing like there's no French versus US or anything.
right, yeah, yeah. It's a bummer. Japan versus USA. The classic.
Top 8, seeing how many Americans actually got in.
Oh yeah, rooting on for like the one or two Americans or whoever
Yeah, there's
whoever
nothing
wasn't
now.
Japanese. Yeah, we'd fucking root for them.
Dude, it could be any American. You didn't give a fuck. You saw that flag and you're just like, well, that's who we're going for.
Li
Is
Joe.
that,
All
is
right.
that Elijah? I seen you on Excellent Adventures of U-Town. Let's go. He plays with the one hand. He has a one-hand cigar. That's all I know.
He's from America, and that's all we cared about. But now it's
Now it's all
that.
regions. It was
It's
just, ugh, so sad.
it is. It is.
Yeah, it is really sad.
They should just say
Dang.
screw it and just let's deal with the internet. Let's play everyone versus everyone. Let's get
That's
Japan
fucked
and US.
up.
Let's just accept it. It's the new world.
I think it
Fighting
put.
games have become lag fest.
Yeah, I can imagine it was probably cheaper. Like hats off to the Evo people. They are incredible people. It's just heartbreaking that it's the way it is now, and it not controllable at all. Um,
Yeah.
just a reality we're
Well,
in.
some of it was. Because what you said about the other stuff, like that had a lot to do with it too.
Like the just the hype around just the hype around it you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, like at least that, huh?
like
Like
does
I
like
think it would have been fine if they at least hyped it up to some degree. Like even if it was online, it still would have been
Yeah, because
hyped up and at least one specific place where all these different regions could upload something to. I feel like
yeah,
that could have been that. I don't know. I
because
feel like that could have been possible.
yeah, and to piggyback off that, in 2019, I remember the EVO stream. It had Mr. Wizard and Mike Ross on it, and remember the hype where he's like, Mr. Wizard turns to Mike Ross and like, what the last game is? Marvel 2. And Mike just like, you're fucking stupid, like laughing his ass off. And that hype, that announcement, I feel like it wasn't there. It was a tweet. I'm sure somewhere that I missed. That I think we all missed, about what games are going to be played and all that stuff. But
do you think they actually had that? I feel like they didn't.
see, that our curiosity shows, our not knowing
Lack of
shows a
knowledge
lot.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think not knowing too made it happen faster. So you're like wait, it's already happening, or it already happened, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and
Oh,
I
so
think it
sad.
shows the importance of like of that one person to rally everybody. Like, sure, Mr. Wizard was canceled for what he did, um, but the role of someone at EVO being the head and facing the public and saying, "Hey, this is what we're playing," that I feel like is a huge part of what's missing. What was missing?
Oh man. Let's get off this topic. It's making me sad
I know.
actually.
Fuck. Why
You
do
think
we?
Evo you think Evo will bounce back in the following coming years? You think they'll find somebody to take over and just manage it better? I just think it was poorly managed. Like how was it
What's
not
more,
promoted more? Like it's so
that's like a Sony issue, isn't it? Because
Sony
they
bought
bought
Evo.
out
You're right.
Evo. So
that's right. I forgot about that.
yeah.
Mm,
So who knows what's
wow.
going on behind the scenes with that and the whole
Sony gotta do better.
Whoa,
trying to
dude.
promote this thing.
Here's the thing. Let me pitch this to you guys. Would you guys be cool if Evo next year was just like this, but CEO took up the international competition, or there was another kind of Evo, but it wasn't Evo, and it wasn't in Vegas? Would you
Or you just
guys
let Evil die? Is that what you're saying?
let Evo die and let another
CES take
tournament,
over or something?
CEO, or
Oh yeah,
on,
CES.
on spacing on so many different tournaments, but or final round. It's no longer in Vegas, but it's still international. Um, and it's all in one place. Everybody's actually going there. Do you think it would have the same draw Evo did without the label?
Can't let Evil die. It's Evil, dude. What are you talking
Well, I think it's just the whole name, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well, it's everything they did, like the way they started, and how it kept just growing. It means a
True.
lot to so many people.
yeah, just the name alone.
True. Yeah,
You
Evo
know.
champion. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, Evo's like the Olympics of fighting games, dude.
it is, man. Been bummed out.
It's the only one that matters.
It's the one where it united
Dude, Japan
every
wins the
game,
whole
every
year.
like fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be Japan wins all the majors, but if America won Evo, it didn't. All the other stuff didn't matter. That's how big the tournament was.
Man.
Like that's how big it was. Like if you're the Evo champion, your country was the shit for the rest of that year till the next Evo. It was like putting your country on the map, pretty much.
Yeah, I just don't see people easily turning to a different tournament, like
Yeah, it'd be too hard,
production,
especially all
you
the
know?
old heads like
Mhm.
Justin Wong or like Maximilian and all that.
Yeah.
They won't let it die.
Yeah, I mean it's a great idea, but I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. I see what you guys are saying. The label does have a lot to do with it, whether we like it or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
because a lot of people have a lot of attached feelings to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally see that, and we'll see. Of course it does
But who
have.
knows? Maybe it'll be up to some other, like you're saying, like another, uh, guess what is it? Company? I don't know what you call it.
another
Promotion.
another tournament
Like they
Another
organizer.
host,
promotion.
like they
Another
host both,
host.
like CEO and
Because if
Evo.
Sony doesn't take
Whoever's
care,
running CEO.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if Sony doesn't take care of EVO properly, then it might have to fall on one of these other hosts or promotions to take the lead, and it'll just have to be that. Because if Sony like ruins it where it doesn't feel like it at all anymore,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be really bad. So I can see it possibly moving somewhere else if they just mishandle it.
Yeah.
Just put random ass games that no one cares about in 1 year. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Like games not shaped for online.
They just
Uh,
start putting fighting games into the Evo community just because they're Sony games. That'd be weird, like gun games or
so
something.
Sony All Star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just put some random Sony games that no one plays in there. They
Oh.
start making
Mhm.
it like, what if they start branching off to like, just all their Sony games, and they just make those, like they make it their like esport, and they just
That's
kind of go
scary.
there.
Yeah, that's really scary. Because the brains at Evo, they're still there, right? And they're still incredible people and put
Yeah.
on a show for years. And Sony being in control for that, yeah, they could use that power for other esports than
It's like, how
fighting
about you
games.
guys keep your fighting games, but how about during the week we play some of our own other Sony games here
Yeah,
too?
fuck, that's a
It
good point.
happened.
Just fucking
And they just
Killzone.
throw money at the original evil guys' faces, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we'll do it." Then bam, follow.
That bums me out. I hope. I mean, I think there's a chance for redemption in 2022 when hopefully this whole thing is calmed down and in control. We can all meet together and have like the biggest international tournament that Evo has always been. But I think that time is next year. It'll be make it or break it. You know what I mean? It's gonna
And
be.
if they have one more like this where nobody knows that it's on, it's gonna be bad.
I think so too. Yeah.
The world moves too fast to be forgotten for 2 straight years.
Because I'm thinking about CEO, and I know the announcement of CEO, and I know it's limited to these
Mhm.
many attendees, but I'm hype about it. I'm excited to see everybody's fucking entrances. I'm excited to see international competition between it. I want to see who the CEO champion is. Just like
But Evil,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, is Evil completely over? They're not. They didn't try to do like no invitational at all.
Let me check.
Just to double check that.
Evo 2021.
'Cause I'm hoping they had like some kind of invitational, like they just get like the big, the biggest stars in our community.
Oh,
Or at least whoever wins in their region, and then get at least them into like one specific setting, and just make sure it's like, you know, taken care of with like the whole COVID issue.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like Evil couldn't do that bad where they didn't have like an invitational or something. Or maybe they
okay.
can. I don't know.
So I'm looking at through the Evo website. Maybe we should have.
Researched a little bit more.
But honestly, our points are a little proven. There's 3 different series in Evo. There's the Evo Community Series, which happened in July 10th to
Hmm.
seems like August 3rd. So this is a community series that you register online to play different games. Um, it doesn't seem like there was a cash prize. Let me double check. But it's like the online. Yeah, it actually says right here online side tournaments. So
Yeah.
online, right? And it's adding to that always on problem that um you know we don't want to watch it 'cause it's always on. So there's not a spectacle. I think one of you guys said that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and maybe this will get us excited. there's gonna be an EVO 2021 showcase. It's getting all the regional champions from the EVO Online and then
Okay,
making them win.
see.
So it's more invitational status. That
It's
Oh, okay,
invitational.
okay.
yeah. So that's gonna be in
Okay.
November, which honestly sounds cool. There's gonna be Street Fighter 5, MK11, Tekken 7, Guilty Gear, and Skullgirls.
There we go.
So that's cool. That's also Mortal Kombat's back in EVO. What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Good online, bro. Can't knock it. Had to come back from the grave and carry the whole goddamn thing.
So I find that cool. I honestly I wish I knew about that. I wish I knew about maybe it's my fault for not keeping up posted with Twitter.
Nah,
FGC
dude,
Twitter.
I felt like it was
It's-
hidden. Like you had to be hardcore.
Yeah.
Like it's always been in our face, like in
You're
the past
right.
years,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I
without
couldn't
even having
go-
to try to look for it, you know.
Yeah, if you're just on your regular, if you're doing your regular, like channels that you watch for fighting games, you would have already found it.
That's a good point. It's a good.
Because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. The Invitational is gonna get way more promotion because it's gonna be more of a spectacle.
Mm-hmm.
But that sucks, dude. Like that's crappy. I don't know. It just has a whole different feeling.
There's no.
Because the other
crowd.
feeling with like you got like these guys that are nobodies. They enter a tournament and then they could probably win it. Now it's just weird, like sitting in your underwear. You just lose another online game. Because I like going somewhere like pumps you up more. Like going
Yeah.
somewhere, paying your money and having to do it hypes you up way more than just you're sitting there and you just lose another online match. And then your brain will tell you to blame it on online issues. So it's all different.
Yeah, it's hard enough
Yeah.
to do that.
You don't even take the L properly when you're at home. You like make excuses when you're over there. Like live in person, you just hold that L. Like you just lose to Daigo. Like Daigo beats you and you just accept it.
It's a little too close to
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. Like that.
It was a lag though. Daigo had the better side.
Daigo had the better side. He had the measuring tape. Did
Oh,
he bring
no.
out measuring tape like T?
We gotta talk about
You
that
know?
one of these days. But you will. I mean, now that you guys know about the 2021 showcase in November, what are your feelings?
See, I wasn't even hyped because I imagined in my head, like, that's why I brought it up. Like, I feel
Mm.
like they're going to have, like, invitational just because it'd be weird if they didn't. So I'm still not even hyped about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It doesn't feel the same.
You're right, and I feel the half of me does feel embarrassed that I didn't know, but at the same time, I don't feel like
It's as big as a deal, right? It doesn't feel as big
right.
as a deal.
It doesn't. I don't see it plastered everywhere. I didn't take days off to watch EVO. That
The
sort
other
of
thing
thing.
is that these people won an online tournament. And you can always just say that's not going to even look.
No, I don't think.
It seems like you have to be in the scene to know what's going on, pretty much.
I
Even
see what you
deeper though, like
mean.
following
Yeah.
their Twitter, like having to have a Twitter just to like see it if that's where it was posted.
That's how I feel. Like if you aren't, because I follow. Do I even follow EVO Instagram? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You have to like.
I follow
It's
a
like
lot of
it-
FGC. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we follow FGC always new.
It was always like even before this, like years back, like whenever I would mention EVO, a lot of people wouldn't even know what it is.
Yeah.
So like imagine now with no spokesperson like talking about it or no like video like displaying that it's going to be happening. It's like even more so like no one would really know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was so weird. Because I don't know. I don't remember seeing too many people talking about like even like the fight, like what games are gonna be there. Like I didn't even see people breaking that down.
True.
That's always a big deal.
Yeah.
There'll be like 2 weeks of like all your favorite FGC people put it on YouTube,
Yeah.
like the breakdown.
Just
So, like watch everyone just talk about the same stupid breakdown that you already know about.
Yeah.
You just want to see their reaction about it.
Right.
It didn't happen.
That's so funny.
I don't remember that happening.
No, I don't remember that either. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I remember how.
Like the whole
pissed-
FGC kind of just got lost in it because I don't know. No one even talked about it.
Yeah.
Like no one.
And
And if they did, it was very short.
very true.
Or if they did, it was like, did you know EVO happened?
Yeah, they're
Dude,
like,
yeah.
no.
Like, yeah, like for example, viewers, like I texted Mope and Blue Gee. I was like, "Hey, Evo's going on right now." Of course, I wasn't watching it. I didn't even watch it after sending the text, but it was a surprise to all of us. It was happening, and this goes into Mope's point. Like as someone, like let's say we are high level competitors. Of course, we're gonna know about Evo and enroll and all that stuff if we have a chance to make it really far. But as someone who's not super into the competitive scene, or maybe even someone who just watches it casually, I know people who don't compete but love Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those people, I'm sure if I reached out to them, hey, did you watch Evo? What? Evo happened? You
They
know?
probably barely watch some of it. I feel like a lot of people barely watch some of it,
Yeah.
which is so weird because they're all like top eights. Usually, I
Even
only do
we
that
barely watched some of it.
because the only time I barely watched Evo is if it was like pools and there's no one cool in the pools that I was watching. So I'll go watch another pools and see what's going on there.
Remember that? Yeah, just looking up the bracket and like pulling up your favorite player's
Yeah.
bracket and see how far they go. Yeah, that was so sick.
Yeah,
So sick.
that didn't happen. That was
No,
just so different. It was weird.
no, because you can like I remember pulling up like 3 different streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Following the different pools and like someone in
Then
chat
you're
just
like,
saying like,
oh,
"Oh, dude was just eliminated," and you go to that
yeah.
fucking stream.
Then
Yeah,
you go, what's
Yeah, go to
happening?
that stream.
They're like, oh,
yeah.
Taquito's playing blah blah. And you're like, oh
Then
no,
everybody
I'm trying to
goes
watch
over.
this one still. Then you're like trying to watch both.
And then you see the upsets too, like in
Yeah.
those pools.
And then people will be posting like that's what I was saying because I remember I told you I saw like Sonic Fox or someone lost in DBC, but I couldn't find no video about it.
Yeah.
Dude, if somebody lost in the polls, it would have been some like you would have seen it somewhere.
Like the Sagat Bonchan set, dude. That was in
Yeah,
pools,
dude.
and we've all fucking seen it. Yeah.
And people had highlights. I could go on
Yes.
YouTube and watch it.
Yeah.
People were telling me like that, like there's some sick Sonic Fox upset or something. I'm like, I can't find it anywhere. I'm like, where is it? I'm like, why is no one talking about it?
So weird. And another point that I think Evo is missing is a crowd. That's spectacle. That spectacle. Um, yeah, like I still remember DBFZ in 2018. Was it 2018? Maybe. Yeah, 2018.
Probably 18, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Sonic Fox versus
Yeah.
Goichi, and everybody
Mm-hmm.
screaming the same time. Cell was screaming. Dude, that was so sick, man.
Dude, and you get like hype on games you didn't even know about, do you? Like you watch your top 8.
Yeah.
I'm watching some anime fighter, nothing. Don't know what's happening, but I know it's sick. Like what's going down. Like you just feel the upset because you hear everyone like going crazy that like that person's losing or something, or you go crazy that that person's bringing it back.
Yeah, and for
There's
those,
nothing.
the opportunity for live crowds are going to come back, and I hope people who are listening do take the opportunity to go to a major and experience.
Get that feel.
Yeah, the tournament and the crowd. The crowd, dude. It's I think that is one of the big draws of FGC. The crowd.
Even just seeing it online, it's still you get that
That still
that
gets
hype
you.
feeling. Yeah, it still
Yeah.
gets you.
It does.
Then you get those. I don't know. Someone needs to like join one just so you can feel those jitters of competing
Oh, that too. Yeah, just the jitters and freaking out.
and losing.
Yeah.
And actually holding an owl, taking it with you to bed, waking
Yeah.
up with it the next day.
Yeah, you guys saw some fucking
You
salty
trip over it
moments
when you
from me.
trip over it while you're making your cereal. The owl just stays with you for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just the love letter to FGC and tournaments and stuff, and hopefully we get those back real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on. Fuck those feelings. Let's talk about Street Fighter
Those
5's adjustment.
feelings.
So for those unaware, Street Fighter 5 just released one of their latest updates, including Oro and Akira.
Pew, 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 pew.
So we'll talk a little bit about the adjustment, the smaller things first, like the balances that happened. And then we'll
I just keep thinking of what's her name's face. I'm like, is that the balance change?
So one of the buffs we got was not Akira, Sakura's face was changed from like
The buff.
a super like her story costume is really weird. The original one.
How was it? There's a really big difference.
Yeah, like very big eyes and like a really sharp chin. Like it looks drastically different. The face from her original from her
Yeah.
default costume. It was weird. Humope.
Yeah. It looked really weird.
Yeah,
Does she look better now?
they they made her look normal in all of her costumes. Yeah, and
Do you think there's some people fighting to get her back to the way she looked?
I saw that shit on Twitter. It was the stupidest thing ever.
Oh,
They're
people are actually
like,
fighting
yeah,
for
like, what
it.
the, get the fuck
Dude,
out of
I
here,
love the
anime
internet.
profile. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
I was like,
Sign me up for that petition. Can I sign it for you
no,
guys?
see, yeah, you're trying to cause trouble, dude.
I want to see that chaos. I love seeing people get mad for no reason. Can't make everyone happy.
It was so weird to see. Along with that, they released some patch notes. So just to look through it really quickly, Chun, Nash, Cammy, they got some adjustments on their cancels. No, nothing really. Like Vega got a big change. His charge move, his down up charge move, it went from down
Off the top of the dome.
down up to down up punch to down up 2 punches, and then EX is down up 3 punches.
Whoa. Why
Hey.
that change?
Because people would try to anti-air, like try to go from crouching to either a jumping anti-air or a standing anti-air,
Oh, I don't mess them up.
and it would
Oh.
register as an input.
Oh, they
for
do
the
that for
special moves.
everybody then, because I got issues with some other characters that can't do that too.
So they changed it so you have to hit 2 buttons if you actually want the special.
Hey,
Wow.
dude, talk about babying
cool.
people. Dude, look at these people.
Uh,
Vega players are soft out there. Dude.
I think it's cool. I like, Vega already has a hard time.
Oh,
Let's
dude.
go ahead and do that.
That's when you know when the devs are like, they play that character and they just like, they got salty one day because they accidentally messed up their entire. So they're like, no, we're changing it completely. He's the only character that has it. I don't care. That's
Like
so dumb.
the little amount of balance changes I see tells me like Capcom likes where the balance is right now, and I mean I can agree with it. Everybody's scary, and
Dude, I'm scared. You don't.
Will this transfer into the next game, you think? That type of change?
like where everybody's balanced. No, I hope Street Fighter 6 is broken, like gameplay, like one character is good. That way they can scale it back. Because I think that's the way to do it. Have a broken character release and then fix them. Because you know how far is too far.
Yeah. I wonder if in the next game they're gonna go back to harder execution stuff, or if they're gonna keep the same like
Not
button
if they fix
leniency.
Vega like that. They're like, here's the airplane. Woo. They're like, you want us to change your diaper too? What else can we do for you, sir? I wouldn't be surprised if everyone just plays like Ed at this point then.
Manga bunga, yes. Like an
Oh my
applesauce and oatmeal.
You just hearing that Vega, like, just made me mad.
What? My 2 inputs.
It's so
dude.
dumb. It's so dumb.
My 2 inputs.
Yeah, I get mad too when I mess up and I accidentally do the wrong move. Why did they fix that for him?
So and Rose, looking at it here, really got some adjustments. She got some more frames on some things, some plus or minus. If you guys want the details, absolutely check it out. Something big. So moving on to the more bigger things. Something I did notice that's not in the patch notes. Colleen's ice now does damage.
Is that just big to you?
It was weird. No, it's literally so minuscule.
Just kidding.
But it was like, cause Gil. All right, hold on. Now you got me onto my fucking
I'm
story.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Here comes the airplane.
So Gil,
Yeah.
he has this fireball, and when you're on fire, your health goes down. But
Yeah.
when you're on ice, I don't think anything happened when you're on ice. Your stun bar
Pretty
froze.
nice.
So now with choline, if your stun bar is frozen, you lose a little bit of
Yeah.
health, just like if you were on fire.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you know that
That's
fire and
pretty
ice are
cool.
different from each other?
Yeah,
In, like,
it
real life.
but the status effect is still there. I was always jealous of Gil of being able to light somebody on fire and just like walk back and do damage. Like, fuck, what the hell? But oh no, wait, it's not even like that. It's only if you're stunned while you're
Okay.
frozen. You get a little bit of damage. It's like 10 damage.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's
So you
nothing.
have to be like dizzied,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the only adjustment they made to
Oh, so you have to be dizzy to get this effect that you want.
Hey, extra
Yeah.
damage still.
Yeah, that's
extra
cool.
damage. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if
All right.
it
So you
wins.
still can't walk back and dance on them while they take damage.
I mean, you
No,
could.
yes.
You just have to make sure you
They'll just
jump
be
in.
they'll just be dizzy.
Yeah, I tried to find setups for it, and it's like not even like you could shake out of it and only get like 5 damage. It's done to you. It's kind of ridiculous. So that's
It matters, man. No, I'm
that's
just
the
kidding.
that's the biggest change there.
Good old Vin Diesel. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Vin Diesel, isn't that the Family Guy?
Yeah, the Family Guy.
But they changed
Oh.
V shift. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the V shift? Actually, Blue
You guys
Key.
told me about
Yeah,
it, man.
that's the only one I saw actually.
That's really the only important one.
Yeah.
Remember one day before the update, I was yelling like, "Why the hell do I have to fucking be neutral to V shift?
Yeah.
What's so wrong with me being in a direction?"
Yeah, to catch everybody up, if you haven't seen our V shift episode, we watched a video where this guy could V shift. He modded his controller to V shift even while holding a direction. And Bluegie's like, you know what? They should just make it that way for everybody. And bam, they made
They
it that
did
way
it.
for everybody.
They
Yeah.
did.
Take that coffee cup out of here. They gave me my joystick.
It's gonna make no sense to like everybody. Yeah, fuck that coffee cup. Yeah. And of course I only saw a thumbnail of Daigo saying this change is a buff to Guile.
I can see that.
Have you guys played around with it at all?
Yeah.
No, I was just excited that I didn't have to think about going neutral.
Yeah.
So it was like an
Yeah.
afterthought. I was like just playing regular Street Fighter 5 the best I can, online.
Yeah. I mean, you feel a lot safer doing it now because you can hold
Yeah.
back
Go walk up
just
on
in case
them.
you didn't time it
Whoa.
right. You know,
Oh,
because you don't have to hold neutral anymore and
no,
be exposed to a hit.
you
Mhm.
don't. I feel like you can do it between block strengths so much easier now.
It was a lot safer.
Yeah.
One time I actually get his probably if they're jumping in, I guess wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So
you
that's the only
can't
thing
you
that really
can't
beats
hold
it is
down
the
back.
jump in.
You can't hold down back and
Oh,
and
you're
V-shift.
right. It's only
Yeah,
back. You're
so-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back
it's
or forward.
forward.
But forward, I mean, hell yeah. You know.
Forward's cool though. I like the forward. I like the money game with it.
Yeah, actually, that sounds super fun. I gotta try that soon.
And forward is the business.
Yeah, you got.
Definitely is a buff though for charged characters.
Yeah, can you imagine?
'Cause they get a super now
Oh, that's
Like,
after doing it.
true.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
crazy.
damn, yeah.
They can.
Wow, you're
Dang,
totally right.
That's scary now.
Fuck Guile. I played against him the other day. Fuck Guile. All my homies hate Guile.
Still fuck Dawson, dude. Make me learn your shit ass character. For
Falk,
all these years, forget you.
Falk, Dalsim,
Go eat your crayons in the corner.
Falk, Dalsim, and Fang are those matchups that like nobody practices and probably never
Dude,
will.
who are these assholes that play Dawson, dude?
Dude, he's
Who looks at
popular
a
as
character
fuck.
looks at a character select? I don't know. I'm gonna pick the character that doesn't play like any other character in this game. Like, why do the people do that, dude?
It's working. You've been fucking people
Ah.
up.
They want me to work, dude. They want me to like pretend that like Street Fighter is a part-time job or something. Those Dawson players are mean, dude. Making me learn your stupid matchup. And now you guys even have an online matchup and like a normal offline matchup, but it's dumb.
You know,
You guys teleport behind me online, we won't do it in offline matches. It's so stupid.
I
Break my brain.
I think Dawson, Falk, and Fang put up a good argument of why there should be a concede button in a fighting game.
I know, dude.
Because
Like,
you know those moments where he's like, fucking let me win. Stop playing. You know, if they could just hit concede, yeah, I'd love that.
yeah, like if I could just be like, I don't want to play Dalsum today. Like, honestly, if I was a local and someone picked Dalsum, I would just unplug the stick and just leave.
Just walk away.
But like, oh, it's gonna be like, do you imagine someone's locals where there's like 3 Dalsum players? I'm like,
Dude.
what the fuck? Do you guys are all neighbors? Like, what the hell, dude? Who hurt you guys?
Dawson's
Why you guys
fucked
play
up.
Dawson?
I mean, AZ is very familiar with the fucking.
He's so mean in Street Fighter 5. He's the meanest he's ever been.
I think
He's good in 5.
He's so scary.
I think he's hella good.
Oh,
I think he's hella good, dude.
but there's a lot of Dalsums I do like though. Like shout out to like young Art out there in New
It's
York.
different, huh? It's different
Cool
when you
he
see it in
plays,
tournament.
Like I don't know.
Like, cause you know, like, it's still tough, like in a tournament setting. So like, you kind of root for whoever's playing it in high level. Cause I don't like Dawson either too much, but
That's true. Like I always cheer on Art if he plays Dalsum.
Mhm.
I just don't. Like
You
it's
can
not
tell
my
how hard
job.
they
Like
work.
I'm watching him play because that's like something he does. I like playing casually. I don't wanna. Don't make me play Dalsum. You guys play Dalsum. You guys, like Justin Wong could play with Dalsum. Like he gets paid to play Dalsum.
Yeah. Oh,
It made me learn that matchup.
yeah, dude. Fuck that matchup. I hate that matchup. But you're right. It's so much easier to see somebody play against Dawson to actually play.
But you like root. Like I'll root for Dalsum because you know,
Yeah.
like it is at a high level harder to play Dalsum
Mm-hmm.
because those other people put the hours in to beat Dalsum and like, oh, it's easy to beat Dalsum. But then I'm never gonna beat Dalsum. I'm never gonna put those hours in. So for me, it's like, no, it's not good. What the heck?
Dang, what? How
That's
did we
such a
get
weird
this far?
character. It's like you root for Dalsum because he's like at a disadvantage at higher ranks, but you fucking hate him because you like when you're it's just your life. Like it's so weird.
Funny, huh?
It's so weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
it's weird.
What a
'Cause-
polarizing, what a good character.
Because you respect you respect Dalsum when he's playing against like it feels like Art versus like someone like Punk or someone.
Mhm.
You're rooting for Art with his Dalsum.
Right, yeah.
Well, you can see how hard it is for Dawson.
Because it's
though.
hard for Dalsum,
Yeah, you got
but
a
it's just
point,
only
yeah.
hard because
Good point,
those
Mo.
guys put those hours in to beat Dalsum.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you're
so
right.
weird.
It's
Because I
Interesting.
never cheer for Dalsum when he plays against me. Or if he played against one of you guys, I would not cheer for Dalsum.
no.
Because I know they're just beating us because we don't know the matchup. That's why we're losing.
I think he's also a
we
really
just-
good character. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
matchup that we don't practice, and he's a good character.
Ever. Yeah. Alright. Enough of
Enough of the
Feelings.
Dawson.
So the
No, we
the
can't
rest
know.
of the update, we have
Dalsum didn't have any of the
yeah.
updates.
I tried to find how we got to Dawson, and I couldn't find it. Well, tournament mode.
We didn't even
Oh,
see
yeah,
it.
what
Me and
happened
Mope
to
looked
that?
for it. We didn't find it.
We tried finding it. Did you find it?
Yeah, tournament mode. Oh, that's yeah. You know what? I noticed.
Oh, you
this too.
found it?
Yeah. You know the problem is it's not on the main menu. It's in the CFN, and you have to go all the
I
way
tried
to the
finding
right.
We
it
looked
in
in
there.
there. We couldn't find
What,
it. Still.
for real?
Oh, it's all the way to the right. We just didn't look that hard.
We didn't-
Oh no,
we
I
didn't
saw
go
it
right.
say tournament, but I thought those are just like
Regular
tournaments going on.
That's the tournament.
Like,
Yeah, it's tournament mode.
That's it.
I took a glance into
Oh.
it. It actually seems cool. To give you the rundown, you can start a tournament. You can join a tournament. I took a glance at it. There's a list of tournaments. You can look through. I think there should be a better way to look through it. Hopefully they update it. But you can set how many contestants are in there. You can set it up to 64.
Whoa.
You can set the rules for it. Character select if it's on. How many
Oh,
rounds?
so we were looking at it then.
I think yeah,
Mhm.
maybe you guys were.
I
I
guess
think
we
we
were.
were. We just didn't really like.
Understand
know.
what's happening
Yeah.
because it was so weird.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
just like a list of things happening. and
Yeah,
it's
like
oh,
usually
this
they
is-
announce stuff too in the in the menu after the update. But
Yeah,
it is
that's
tournament mode,
true.
you
You're
know?
right. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
didn't do that this time,
we just thought it didn't get added.
surprisingly.
It did, and it seems pretty cool. I joined a tournament for like 3 a.m. Some fucker probably is like, why? I made a fake tournament. Why did this guy join?
It was just you. Did you win?
I guess so, but
It was just a Dawson joint too to ruin your morning.
People are gonna rage quit in their own tournaments.
That's the thing I haven't checked. Yeah, I couldn't check because all the tournaments were to like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Like, come on.
Oh, you think if he leaves, like the host is gone, so it's just the tournament's
That's
dead
what
now?
I'm curious about. Yeah, so because most connections there are servers, but they're mostly peer to peer. You know, that's still something I need to find out about. But the cool thing is you could set up team tournaments, how many teams there are, if you want single elimination, double, round robin.
Oh,
That's sick.
You can
That's
set it up.
cool.
What I love, you can set it up KOF mode. So you can have 3 characters versus 3, and you can make it so EX follows through the next round. If you could recover health, you know how fast you beat the other
oh
character.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah, KOF style, dude. Which subscribe. I really want to make a video about that pretty soon. So it
Gotta get some games in.
yeah, it's
Oh, that'd be cool.
that's cool. And whenever you make these adjustments, the top says estimated time 1.5 hours, estimated time 2 hours. I cranked it up all the way. Estimated time 6.5 hours. So
Oh, wow.
Dang.
that's pretty neat. I haven't watched any tournaments using the tournament mode, but it's cool. I wanted to mention it.
It's cool, definitely because of the, the pandemic. So you actually get to do some tournaments, which is pretty
Mhm.
cool.
And you can section it off to regionals too. So you can say same region or nearby region, and it will
Oh wow.
Dang,
yeah. So you can make that a
that's
stipulation.
sick.
PC only.
We should
PS4
just host
only.
we should just host another region and just make it a laggy ass matches for them.
Oh my
It's
god.
connected to our server.
That sounds like
connected
such a
peer-to-peer.
funny video, yeah.
Just watch them struggle.
So I think it'll be cool. It'll be cool, but something a little more interesting. You guys,
Just props to you. You found it. Like 3 people here. You're the one that found
it's all the way to the right.
it.
Well, we found it. We just didn't
What?
know
Didn't
that
know what
was
we're
it for
looking
sure
at.
or not. Yeah.
So fuck tournament mode. You know, boring, whatever. You guys got to tell me
Boring.
all about Akira and Oro. How broken are they?
Pretty broken. Yes.
They
Well,
feel really
definitely,
good.
definitely Oro, I think.
Whoa, that's weird. I think the other characters are way broken.
Well, they're both really good, man.
But they're both good. They have like cool stuff. Oral's V Trigger 2 is like the coolest thing ever.
Mhm.
Like that's when he has the floaty debris around him. He pretty much just
rock-
could combo you all the way to the corner. Almost like an infinite style. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
He could combo his command grab pretty much off of anything.
Yeah, sounds pretty cool.
That thing lasts so long too in combo.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
played a
it's
couple ranked matches. We didn't find too many good players playing those characters.
Mhm.
They're both pretty like they're just learning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll see what high level.
Mope has the most games on Akira.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
did
she's
it
fun.
feel?
She's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I'm having a lot of fun playing 5 right now. And
Dang.
then just adding her into it too it's pretty fun.
Nice.
And
Alright.
then yeah, she feels good. Just some of her normals feel a little stubby.
Mm.
And then I don't know, I just haven't had enough time to like fully explore the character.
I don't know. Oro seems fun. He has like 3 different types of power balls. ZX power ball. His power ball is weird because it's a charge move.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but ZX has the homing on it, I believe.
It,
And then his V skill 1 is that like floaty power ball that does like 3 hits.
Mhm.
And then his rocks, like his V trigger 2, like they just every time you throw a button out, they swing too. So I don't know. He could like flood the field pretty nice.
Yeah.
There's actually something that causes it to gain you a little bit of that meter back.
Oh, really?
because it goes down, right? But like there's some, I don't know what it is, but something causes it to go up a little bit with each
I
hit.
don't know. I just know you could combo them pretty messed up in the corner, like almost half their life with no bar spent. With
With
V
just one
trigger
button.
two. You just confirm, and if you wanted to be lazy, you could hold forward and medium punch and just spam that for like 30 hits. Like, don't have to do anything else. You can just do that,
Yeah.
and then end it with a command grab, and you're good.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's
Yeah.
very third
Yeah.
strike-ish. Huh?
I don't know, dude. He's sick. I think Oral's gonna be a problem. I think he's gonna be busted.
Yeah, that segues into
Yeah.
the question I have if they're top tier.
I feel like they both are.
Yeah, currently, yeah, I think they both might be top tier right now. Definitely mid tier.
Yeah. I
And if there's no
see.
more updates, I
Higher
feel
than.
like they're gonna be a good pick for a lot of people. Maybe
Mm.
like a pocket character. Like
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. We'll see.
It's still early because you have that new V shift
Yeah.
update, so might
Yeah,
change
probably
everything.
makes characters better too.
Yeah. So
Perps, are you still on strike? Are you gonna get these characters, or they don't look interesting to you?
They
You
look
don't like the
cool.
Mickey Mouse gloves? Mickey Mouse gloves with Akira? You don't like turtles?
They look
Mickey Mouse.
they look
You don't like
cool.
old men that look like thumbs, dude? Look like wrinkly thumbs, bro.
Well, if I got Oro, I'd put the Master Roshi mod on him like instantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's such a cool mod.
Um,
Looks cool.
but I don't know. Like
They
like
didn't interest you?
they look interesting. I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't know. They look fucking cool. I'm just disappointed in playing Street Fighter competitively. I feel like if I really do, if I, and I might get back into Street Fighter Five competitively, I think I'm forced to get them. But
If they're that good. So you're waiting to see how they are in that tier list.
yeah, I guess so. Like I only buy them out of necessity. There you go. They look super cool, just like Dan and Rose did. They look super cool. I think maybe once Ed, I mean not Ed. Fuck, what's his name? Luke. Luke
Oh
interests
yeah,
me.
Luke.
Luke interests me and might sell me.
Really?
Yeah, he looks cool. Street Fighter 6 in a nutshell. Why not? You know, that sounds
At
super
least
cool.
for the story mode.
Is that confirmed that he's like Street Fighter 6
For him.
material?
Yeah.
Or are
Yeah.
people just saying that?
No, they
It's confirmed?
they said it in the summer update. They said this is a callback to what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, it's making me sad. Really?
Wait, what? What? Because Street Fighter 5 is ending?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like, is he gonna have moves? Is that how the game's gonna play next season? Like 6-2 or
I think it's going to
what
be
does it mean?
it's going to be an
What does
input
it
type of
mean?
thing where it's I feel like it's going to be Rising Thunder inputs. Combos are just like Rising Thunder where they're timing
Oh, is
based.
his? You think his inputs are gonna be like Ed's?
No, I think they're going to be simpler than Ed's. I think it's going to be a whole
Oh
lot like
no!
Power Rangers, where you have to do forward into a button or crouching forward into a button. And
And you like it?
I mean that sounds cool. I liked Rising Thunder when it came out,
Yeah.
and the combos were difficult. Like sure they weren't
Oh, they're so hard.
they weren't very complicated specials, but sorry to sidetrack so much, but it was cool. So Luke, I'll make it Luke, but I don't know if I'm gonna get.
You won't get Luke to get that Street Fighter 6 fix.
But I don't know. I like the thought that Oro and Akira are as good as they seem fun to play, and it seems like
They're
I'm getting that impression from you guys.
Yeah,
They feel
they-
fun. Like
yeah,
just
they did a
Oro
really
has
good
things that
job.
make you think like, oh, dude, I could do some sick mix-ups with his like V skill and stuff. Like I don't know, they seem really cool. They're really well made too.
It's just fresh to get new characters too.
Yeah,
Brings new life to the game and more meaning to play it. And just having, I don't know, they're good characters.
Yeah.
Like they're fun characters.
And I think they are gonna end up being broken. I feel like they're gonna find some broken stuff to it. And I wonder if they're gonna fix it. I wonder if they're gonna put out a fix for things at the end.
I don't know. Well, they fixed Dan pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah, they still have
they're
till
fun.
November until Luke.
November until Luke, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they should just leave games busted.
I like that games are busted sometimes, you know? Because if we play Marvel 3, we know exactly who we're going to pick. If we play Street Fighter 4, oh no, Street Fighter 4. We played lower tier people.
Yeah.
But then again, that's so weird. Because, like, Street Fighter, yeah, 5, there's so many different characters people play.
And they're all problems.
And they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
They're all problem, dude. I don't know. Dang, that's such a good game when you think about it on the bigger scope of it. Like, how many characters are playable. But just because of the internet issue, it just makes it such a shitty fucking game.
Yeah, it does.
And, like, and just one thing, like, Crush Counters make it such a weird game.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like a lot of the younger generation like Crush Counters.
Yeah, I like it.
I feel like people like it.
I like it. There's nothing better than, like, reading somebody's backdash or reading somebody's tech and just, like, punching their face off with the Crush Counter. You know, it feels so good.
It got you with the sound effects and everything.
Yeah, I wish it were louder. I want a mod for that. Turn it up, make my wall shake, make my neighbors know.
It sound like a casino machine going off like on the fucking jackpot.
That's a great idea. Yeah. No, I want my neighbors to know every time I Crush Counter somebody. You know, that's how loud I want it to
It
be.
just all of the Crush Counter reminds me of was like the oopsie from Mortal Kombat when you down to somebody. The oopsie. That's all it reminds me of. They should put that. That's a mod I want, actually. Every time I do that, the oopsie voice comes up. He pops out the corner, and then he just gonna finish the combo. That'd be hilarious. That's what the game needs.
You could do that with video edits.
I know.
Oh.
Maximilian dude stating to
Call to action.
free Marvel vs. Call to action to free Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a thing that we should all be doing right now, because that was a fun game.
Cool.
Dude, they should just make another Marvel, dude.
So, yeah, Maximilian's Marvel. I know the hashtag Marvel, free Marvel and stuff.
It's a game that definitely deserves a
re-release. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine Marvel 3 with a rollback?
I don't care. Give it to me.
So thanks for saying that, Mo. Free Marvel. Everybody, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Keep tuned for a few more of these podcasts and maybe some more fun stuff. Blue Gee, any closing thoughts?
Just nerfed Awesome sometime soon. For all these casuals that play the game. I don't got nothing. I just think it's funny that we got like a Dawson trip tangent. Oh. And that's the second one I've started, and I don't know why I keep doing that. I remember last time I played Dolls against the Dawson, dude. Someone hurt me a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I don't know who it was.
Alright, everybody. Thank you so much.
Right. Later, peoples.
You have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.